So what's up? How's everybody doing today? Obviously, I'm not in a crane right now. I am in my car, just driving around. But I got a few little updates on what's been going on. Obviously, I put up a short not too long ago about me quitting and
Turn right on Texas 29.
wow, what great driving you have here. Anyways, I made up a video talking about um, me quitting the crane and if I'm gonna merge the new content to the crane page, which I think I'm just gonna do that because I mean I already got some followers, and if you don't want to see the new content, just don't watch it. So I'm sure I'll still get some people to follow doing these mortgage inspections and driving around, but to get to the main story of everything about why I quit. So I got the crane job and I was happy to get the crane job. It was something that I wanted. I wanted to experience going into a crane that's brand new, that just got set up,
Turn left on Texas 29, then take the first right.
That's fresh. Come on, man. That's fresh. Um, a fresh job site from scratch, you know what I'm saying? Because I've always been at cranes that were already at job sites that were already in progress. So I didn't get the full experience, and I finally got it. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been talking about transitioning from the crane for some time now because I mean the money's good, but I don't know, man. It's just the time that I was gone, and then the importance of me being there just added to the stress levels because I got kids at home, and if they need me, if I leave the job site, they don't care what I have going on in my life. They want to work. If the crane isn't working, then no one's working, and that's pretty much how they treat the situation, which can be true sometimes, but sometimes it's not true, and they just want to have the operator.
Right on Texas 29.
And they just want to have the operator there, just since they're paying, just have them sit up there all day. So the gist of it is, I was happy, I was excited, but it was a very short excitement period for me. The kids were coming up on summertime, like school being over. You can't see nothing right here. This is one of the worst intersections. Jeez. The kids were coming up on school being out in summer break, and then my wife at home with 4 kids and
Continue on Texas 29.
a little baby. Just like, we've done that before and it's stressful for her, so I don't know. I just didn't feel like dealing with that stress. Not saying that it's her fault, because regardless, I wanted to leave the crane anyway. So I don't know, it was just time. And then I got to complaining a little bit, which I don't know, I think I have a fair complaint, which is these guys would have me working 12-hour shifts and not give me a break. And I'm up in the sky in the crane, and I can see everyone, and I see people like taking their lunch break, sitting in the shade, taking naps, and they just like hand off the radio to the next person to work me through lunch. Like, like I'm not allowed to take lunch. And some of the operators are cool with that, but I'm not. I want to take a break from concentrating for 12 hours straight, using my brain while, I mean, the people on the ground have an important job talking to the crane, but I don't think it takes much to tell me cable up, cable down, left, right, trolley in, trolley out, just to put a load in a general location. Like me personally, I know there's complex lifts out there, but I didn't do any of these complex lifts. It was like walls or a bundle of wood or whatever. So yeah, I just was over the time that I was needed to be there. Not just time, and communication was terrible. So I came upon this job from my brother. My brother, he's a mortgage inspector in California, and he told me they needed help out here. So I started doing this while being in the crane, and it was a lot to try to balance 2 jobs and school and family and myself. But it only lasted for about 2 or 3 weeks. I tried to show them what I could do, which wasn't much, because these mortgage inspections, they want like 10 to 20 a day. And if I'm working 12-hour shifts, having to drive 45 minutes and only working until sunlight permits it, I'm only getting 4 or 5, 6 hours to do these inspections, and I need more time to get 10. So I was getting like 6 done, so I was trying. But you know, I had a trip planned to Atlanta the weekend before Memorial Day, and I just kept thinking about how I wanted to pack and how I didn't want to feel the stress of I need to go back to work immediately coming back from vacation. So long story short, I told everybody on the job site that I'm only working 2 more days, which was like Monday and Tuesday, and then I was gonna obviously not work Wednesday and take my trip on that Thursday. So I quit before I went on my vacation. I hope I didn't lose nobody, but I quit before I went on my vacation. It was a little nerve-wracking. It still is a little nerve-wracking, just knowing that I had a stable check and I was making good money, but the money wasn't enough for me to say I'm gonna dedicate my time to this full time. So that's just what it is, honestly. And I mean, I was doing the videos, I enjoyed it. I was doing the content, I enjoyed it, but I would come home drained and tired, not wanting to do nothing, not wanting to get bothered. I'm sitting in a box all day long. I mean, you could talk to people on the radio, but the people that I usually was communicating with were Hispanic and didn't speak very good English. So I was pretty much up there alone. And now I transferred over to this mortgage inspection job, and it's not easy, but there's a lot of driving, and then I get to interact with people now. So I mean, sometimes I come across some crazy people. Like one time I pulled up to this house, and long story short, I told the guy I was here to verify occupancy of the property. And the guy started recording me and getting all weird and all the negative energy, doing the stuck up act and acting as if I'm doing something so wrong when I'm just here to take pictures, which I get it. It's your house, your kids are outside or whatever, kids inside, and you know, it's yours. You worked hard or whatever happened. I don't ask questions, I understand. But anyway, I get why people get pissed off. So I try not to get an attitude. But anyway, he ended up calling the cops on me saying that I was harassing his kids, which I was not. I'm not that type of person. I don't mess with people's kids. So that was a little different. Other than that, I've had pretty good interactions with people. And overall, I'm just a lot more happy throughout my day. And it feels good to be able to get out, walk around, talk to people, see new places. Yeah, instead of just being stuck in that little slave box. I mean, if you like being a crane operator, power to you. But I don't. So I quit and I'm moving on. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the story. I'm done doing cranes. I mean, if I need to, if I
In 1 mile, turn right on Wolf Canyon Road.
if I absolutely have to go back to a crane, I will. I won't be happy to do that. But if some financial things come up and I need to get in the crane, I will. But as of for now, I'm moving on and I'm donezo. And my crane certification runs out in like a year and a half, so I'll have that to fall onto. So I'm pretty straight right now. So yeah, that's my little update. I mean, for now, I'm just gonna keep this page flowing. I'm gonna change the name and yeah, change the description. I'm changing the name. Obviously, this has nothing to do with cranes anymore. So yeah, I hope y'all stay subscribed, and I hope if you watch this video that you subscribe to see some of the new content. And
turn right on Wolf Canyon Road.
I appreciate any and all interaction on here. So with that being said, I hope everybody have a great day, and I'll holler at you guys.